So the beef between Cardi B and blogger Tasha K seems to have reignited on social media. We have to talk about what Cardi B had to say. Cardi B tells Tasha K on Instagram, "Send me my check." And Tasha K has a response. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So we were just talking about the Tasha K and Cardi B lawsuit because of the new Nicki Minaj lawsuit. As you know, Nicki Minaj is suing Nosy Ho Live for calling her a cokehead on her YouTube channel. As we said before, defamation is very hard to prove. And a lot of you are saying, well, not that bad, not that hard when you have this amount of evidence. No, it's still very hard to prove according to many legal minds. We're going to continue to follow that story because that continues to blow up on social media. But when I was talking and reporting on the Nicki Minaj lawsuit, I have mentioned, well, look at what happened with the Cardi B and Tasha K situation. The last time that we reported on this Tasha K story, we were letting you know, rumors were saying that Tasha K had moved out of her Atlanta home and that she had moved to Florida. Well, now we have further clarification on Tasha K's Atlanta home, where she is now, and is she on the run from paying this money to Cardi B? So part of me wondered, like, how did this even start? Because I saw the after effect. I saw Tasha K's response, and I was like, what happened? And what's going on with this lawsuit? More on that in a second. So our friends over at hotnewhiphop.com put this together to me, at least gave me the beginning of like, oh, this is where it started. So they report this. They said, earlier this week, Cardi B caused a stir on Twitter after tweeting her thoughts on PNB Rock's girlfriend posting the rapper's location before his untimely death. I highly doubt N-words was looking at PNB's baby mom's IG, she wrote. He was in a bad location and people stay outside plotting. It's very irresponsible and inconsiderate to blame her for something so tragic. We should be sending nothing but love to her and her family at this time. Days later, the rapper liked to tweet about lawsuits in the wake of the Nicki Minaj suing a social media blogger, Nosy Ho. Many quickly assumed Cardi was subtly shading Nicki Minaj, including blogger Tasha K, who chimed in on the Neighborhood Talks post, "Someone say my name?" Okay, so let me go to that post to show you guys. So Cardi says this in the Neighborhood Talks comment section, because they said Cardi B with a liked tweet. So Cardi says, "I don't care what y'all say, because I bet the same people commenting were the same ones calling me weak, sensitive, and saying I needed tougher skin when a woman lied on my health, father, my mother, and harassed all friends and family. This is what I was fighting for while others laughed. Should we talk about how people had their publicists verifying those platforms that did these things to me? Oh, Kyle, let's start posting all the shady-ish people been liking about me and Megan too. Love ya. Bye." So this is part of the reason a lot of you have been saying this beef between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has reignited. I don't know about you guys. I am so over and I am so tired of the beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. I'm like, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all will never like each other. You will never collab. But this constant social media beef, I have a real fear that this is going to go beyond just social media and real people are going to be physically affected by this beef. I mean, it already has been before. So in response to Cardi B's comment, Tasha comments and says, "Someone say my name? Question mark, question mark, question mark." So in response to that comment, Cardi B says this, "Nobody said your name," and then in caps, "Send my check." So as you know, Cardi B sued Tasha K for defamation years ago, but the final result of this lawsuit was that Cardi B would receive $4 million, almost $4 million in damages. And the last that we heard is that this appeal that Tasha K put in for was denied. Well, not according to Tasha K. So Tasha K took to her social media yesterday and had a few different posts about Cardi B. And I'm not going to go through all of the posts, but at one point she says, she shows a picture of her having a glass of wine, looking great, and an old photo of Cardi B looking at her in a shady way. In the caption of that photo, Tasha says this: "Welp, YouTube video up in 5 minutes. Since your fave keeps begging for these little coins, ask her how she wants the 4 million in Guinea francs or Ugandan shillings. And her location, she's in Uganda, Africa." So a lot of you were hitting me up before this saying that, oh, Tasha K has run to Africa so she doesn't have to pay Cardi B. Well, Tasha K took to her YouTube yesterday and cleared up a few things. But before we get to that, she also posted on her social media, "Hold up, I spent over 1 million fighting cry in the car. Cardi, aka X 2-year superstar, can't book shows because I don't have enough tracks to perform. Still paying invoices. Ain't asked for no GoFundMe. I travel happily, kids in private school. You damn right. Hashtag I ain't got it to pay her." She captions this by saying, "We still in court as I type. That costs too. While I'm on vacay abroad, them other ones unfortunately don't. Can't say that people's babies will grow up to be R word. I would sue the funky weed smelling wig too." She's chiming in on the Nicki Minaj lawsuit against Nosy Ho. Speaking of that, she talks about that in her YouTube video. So here are a couple of things that that Tasha talks about. Tasha goes in on Cardi B in regards to her career and where her career is and what's going on in her career. You can watch the video for that. I just want to highlight some things that I got from this. So according to Tasha K, she's saying that this lawsuit is now in the appellate court again. Okay. So she is still appealing this situation. She also confirms that she did not sell her Atlanta home, but she is living in Florida on the beach. And she, of course, confirms that she's in Uganda traveling and enjoying her life. Look, I thought this Cardi B and Tasha K situation was over. I thought the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef was over. I don't know what is going on. Things are just getting continuously weird. No confirmation on what's going on with the Nicki Minaj lawsuit, but Nicki Minaj chimed into the neighborhood talk is getting a lot of press today. Chimed in on this whole Nosy Ho situation because Nosy Ho went in the neighborhood talks comment section and says, "Get your facts together before you report on the story." Well, then Nicki Minaj decided to respond to that. First of all, this is what Nosy Ho said in the comment section. She says, "Actually, Nicki doxed me and is sending people to threaten my life. Maybe get the full story, neighborhood talk, before posting." Nicki responds to this and says, "That's another false allegation you just made. That in addition to all the new lies you said with Sherelle's World, will probably cost you and her more than you know. I thought she was a classy woman, but she seemed to be justifying the filth, allegedly. So now, welp, bye, Marley. Blah." And I know Sherelle's like, how I get in it? Well, in all fairness, Sherelle did have Nosy Ho on her platform talking about this lawsuit. This is a crazy situation. I hate the fact that this is becoming so litigious. I get it. Things that were said were disgusting, went too far. But I hate the fact that this is just snowballing into something that could be very dark, very dangerous. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And now the beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B has reignited. We should be more concerned in getting ready to support Halle Bailey. I just shared on Twitter, people were being very racist. Okay, first of all, when he announced Halle Bailey was going to be the Little Mermaid, there were already racist comments about it. The video came out and everyone head on over to Walt Disney Studios on YouTube and like the video. Let's get that to 1 million. Well, that has reached over 1 million dislikes. and a lot of racist posts are being created because of this trailer. We're all going to show up and show out for Halle Bailey. That's what we should be focused on, supporting this young woman and all these beautiful black girls watching this trailer that's trending as well. And their response to it, they're like, wait a minute. Representation matters. Ladies, can we just do better? Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to all of this news. I had to break it down as much as I could. Hopefully you understand what's happening, how it started, and how it's going. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.